Today I want to talk about four letters IBPA. It stands for the Independent Book Publishers Association. It is a wonderful resource. I would suggest it to any self publishing authors or independent publishers out there as well. It is affordable, informative, and available. So, what I mean is, by affordable, us self publishing authors know we are working on a budget, we're doing everything ourselves, money is limited, and so a few $100s, better be worth it, right? So, that's what we're talking about, affordable, informative. I will say this, within 1 month, I feel like I got back what I paid for my membership. That's how beneficial I feel this organization is. And I'm going to talk about some of the benefits that I've experienced in a minute. Available. Sometimes you get with these organizations, you can't talk to anybody if you have a question, right? You either go into a void where nobody ever answers you, or it's an automated message or something like that. So I will say that they are available when you click the link to contact them, or you can email them directly. Someone from the organization reaches out and answers you. And if they don't know the answer, they'll find it. Let's talk about the benefits, right? So for me, there are three top benefits to joining. So you have the directory, you have the discounts, and you have the webinars. So the directory is where you go in, you add your profile, right? So that's your bio, your books, your links, everything about you and your company or your author, right, status. So there could be members who are publicists, publishers, book cover designers, editors. They're all adding their information to the directory as well. And there's a platform on the website where you can communicate with each other. So that's a plus right there, right? Everyone sees you, and you also get to get help or ask questions from other independent publishers, authors, or other companies, right? The discounts. This is the biggest area where I feel like I'm winning, right? Sometimes you just need to feel a win in the self-publishing journey, and this is where I kind of feel like I'm getting something back. The discounts are not only for services, like if you're a member, you get 20% off of this marketing service. You get you get a review from the New York Post for like $600 less than what someone else would pay who was not a member. The catalogs, they have these massive mailings with these catalogs. And so I'll give you an example. Libraries sign up with IBPA, okay? They want to see the new stuff that's out there from independent publishers and authors. And so they put together this catalog to send out to all these libraries that registered they want the information, right? So you're talking about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people. This is more than what I could reach, even with me being published with Ingram. It's just, because I'm physically getting myself out in front of these libraries. You decide what listing you want, the size. It's just like a newspaper or a magazine, right? So you pick what size listing and give them the information. They'll put it together, all the graph. You don't have to do anything. and they'll put it together and send it to you for approval. And then webinars is the last benefit that I'll talk about. And so every time I get a chance, I register for a webinar. And I don't just mean with them, I just mean anywhere. Don't pay for webinars, okay? There are so many free ones out there. Some of them are not great. They're, sometimes I'll go to a webinar, not IBPA, but another webinar, and I'm like, okay, I already knew all this. This didn't tell me anything new. The title for the webinar was totally misleading. So, so this is not the case with IBPA. They offer all types of webinars on marketing success, tips for marketing. Last year they had a great webinar that was marketing a company they partner with called DropCap. And what this company does is they take your book, they put you in their system, and it's all international. Okay, so all these companies overseas, publishers overseas, go into their system and look at it and evaluate it to see if it would be good to be translated for their country. Okay, and now you may have to agree, sign off that it's okay for them to change a few words or tweak your image a little bit, but that's only because it doesn't translate well in their company. So if they decide to buy the rights to your book to do the translation, right, that's a huge package deal, okay? And I actually signed up last year, but I haven't seen any traction yet, but I still think it's a good deal. And so you wait, and it's like a database, and you can go in and you can see how many countries are looking at your book, how many have saved it, and so forth. So anyway, so what I'm saying is their webinars are very beneficial. They offer discounts anytime they, do a webinar with a partner like DropCap. It was a discount for IBPA members. And so we only paid, I think it was $300 I paid to get started, and they do all the rest. They do the marketing, everything. All I had to do was just send them a spreadsheet with all my book information and metadata. So that's it. I would highly recommend it. It's IBPA-online.org. Until next time.